Ladies, gents, um, I'm back with a transmission for the new moon in Scorpio, and I want to do a reading, a card reading. I pulled out a rune, and go figure. This is the rune I pulled, and it's called Berto. It's the mystery rune. It's a feminine rune. It's well, it's just a mystery. It was called a cup at one point because, well, look, we can turn it. It looks like a cup, but it's feminine and it's very powerful, and it's the perfect energy for for the for this new moon in Scorpio, which I thought it's not gonna be that intense, but I did another video and another reading, and it was pretty intense, and I thought, okay, I'm not gonna publish that, so I'm giving it another try, a second try. I do believe in second chances, and this new moon could be a second chance at something really, really passionate and really something you really desired, but at the same time feared, because Scorpio is about your deepest desires and your biggest fears, and it's about the memories. It's remembering yourself, um, remembering who you were before you got afraid of being who you are. it's um, it's what you need to uncover in this life. It's what you need to give a lot of attention. If Mars in Aries, because Mars rules Aries, it's the primary fire, like I said, that can be tamed. Well, it can be tamed, but only from the inside, not from an exterior force. And it's going to be tamed in Scorpio because it's also a Mars energy. Mars rules Aries and Scorpio, and it's the part, it's the watery part. And right now, Mars is in Cancer, so it's about the family, what makes you feel safe, what person makes you feel safe, what people don't make you feel safe. It's about choosing to stay true to yourself and acknowledge what you've buried deep, deep inside because you just didn't have the time or the attention span for it. Scorpio can be really spaced out. I mean, it's the sign that it will give you like intense attention, and then would just space out because it focused so much on something that it got pulled in some different um, thing inside of them, you know. It's like rabbit holes after rabbit holes after rabbit holes. It's the tube. It's the things you need to get out, because if you don't, they will just build up, and well, when water dam builds up, it breaks, and you don't want that. Um, it's going to be on the 1st and 2nd of November, depending on where you are. It's going to be the beginning of the end. That's the paradox, because it's a new beginning in the end sign. Scorpio is the sign of endings, but endings as in a death, but we all know that a death, it's not an ending, it's just a transformation. Nothing dies, everything transforms. And it's the thing that you probably run from transforming. It's something that will not give you peace and quiet until you address it, even though you've buried it really deep inside, that passion, that desire, that something that just won't let you sleep at night. It's not gonna go away. It needs to be addressed, and that's when you'll figure out what to do with it and in what you need to transform it in. So I'm gonna pull out the cards reverse the camera, and hopefully this reading will go smoother than the last, and it won't be so intense. But again, this is the most intense rune, and we are talking about pure power when we're talking about the moon in Scorpio, and it needs that power because it deals with intense stuff. Scorpio deals with the most intense stuff in the zodiac. It's the occult, hence the cards, hence the astrology. If it's occulted, it doesn't mean it's bad, it just means that it's hidden or it's in the dark. And again, the dark is not something bad, it's where the moon has a scope, you know? I mean, that's what the moon does. It shines in the dark. And it's feminine, and it's about you ladies and you gents that want to understand the feminine side. So I'll be right back.